Well, first of all, it's a great honor and pleasure to be here and attend this wonderful conference. I thank the M19 team and especially Thomas, Zan, and Michael. In my presentation, I would like to briefly cover our vision and approach to investing in longevity industry. Just a few years ago, it was unthinkable that longevity industry would be a veritable industry. However, today it is recognized by many, including such leading financial institutions such as Bank of America, Citibank, and BlackRock. So the global longevity economy is currently estimated at approximately 7 trillion and is projected to increase to 27 trillion in 7 years from now. There are about 1 billion people globally in retirement, and if taken together, that would comprise an entire 7th continent, and a continent whose population is growing and graying rather rapidly. Our opinion is that a longevity economy and the longevity industry presents a multitude of outstanding opportunities. However, it is also extremely complex and requires applications of sophisticated analytical methods and de-risking techniques. So a little bit about ourselves. So Longevity.Capital is a specialized investment fund which focuses on longevity industry. It's actually part of the consortium of companies that's called Deep Knowledge Group, which encompasses both the investment funds as well as analytical subsidiaries, as well as nonprofits. This structure enables us to cover the entire scope of longevity industry, develop methodology, and develop de-risking techniques as well. We consider Agent Analytics Agency, which co-produced analytical reports for this event, to be the crown jewel of our portfolio. It was established approximately 5 years ago, at the time when the topic of longevity was much less mainstream as it is today. As of today, we are producing analytics for such global, international, and national institutions such as UK Parliament, which does have all-party parliamentary group on longevity, as well as World Health Organization, Aging Research at King's, and many others. In addition to that, we also produced a number of policy proposals for UK House of Lords Science and Technology Committee, the World Health Organization, and a number of others. Investment-wise, one of another crown jewels of our portfolio is, of course, in silico medicine. I'm trying to find Alex Zhavarenkov in the audience. Congratulations, Alex, and great talk earlier today. So we were the seed investors back in 2014, and today in silico is famous in more ways than one, and all good ones. It is recognized for both its scientific breakthroughs in the field of AI in drug discovery, and they recently raised their 37 million B round. Further, I believe you guys also established a $200 million AI in drug discovery collaboration. So I've been referring to the term longevity industry a lot so far. So I wanted to elaborate on what exactly we mean by that term, because our understanding is that the way we view it is broader than what is traditionally perceived. What is included is geoscience R&D, so no surprises there, but also it's precision and preventive medicine, age-tech, and to summarize, age-tech is technologies that are developed for the immediate needs of the elderly that can improve their lives as of this moment, as well as longevity financial industry, because it needs to adapt to the impending age wave. Out of the major sectors that I've referenced in my previous slide, we have identified the top 10 priorities in terms of investment for ourselves. And such are geoscience, AI for longevity, age tech, regenerative medicine, biomarkers for longevity, P4 medicine, longevity wealth tech, longevity femtech, longevity neurotech, and longevity wealth tech. Out of these 10 categories, our priority will be given to artificial intelligence and biomarkers of longevity. Methodology and strategy-wise, our analytical departments were producing both open access and proprietary analytical reports for the past 5+ years. And these proprietary analytics actually help us establish our investment strategy. Agent Analytics Agency developed a sophisticated multidimensional analytical framework for benchmarking the key players and the companies in the field and selecting the key ones and the top ones in the field. In terms of specifics, we are constantly monitoring approximately 10,000 companies, and we're updating this database diligently. Amongst the parameters that we look for, amongst others, are technological advancements, IP, team compositions, R&D budget, and many, many others. And each of these parameters is given a weighted average, helping us to establish an investment decision. So in short, this analytical methodology helps us, is a data-driven foundation for investment by Longevity.Capital in 2020. Speaking more of our longevity strategy, two of our managing partners, Dmitry Kaminsky and Margareta Kalangela, are publishing a book next month. It is titled Longevity Industry 1.0, defining the biggest and most complex industry in history. And briefly, I would like to speak about analytical report which we co-authored with M19 team. It covers the issue of longevity and metabesity in US, a special case study. I strongly recommend everyone, it's an open access report, and you may have seen the leaflet in your folder. We truly would like to bring the attention in United States, because unlike many other developed nations, US leads in healthcare spending, but lags behind in healthy longevity. And other nations are addressing it already. And then, last but not least, I would like to finish with the fact that we truly urge everyone to bring together our efforts to advance the progress in science and technology aimed at healthy longevity. We also believe that it is extremely important to put longevity on the agenda of many governments, and many governments globally already started doing so. And we hope that this particular conference will become an igniter for United States to establish and implement a successful longevity policy for the betterment of its people and economy.
Right. Thanks, Kate.
Thank you.
Did you say that you're following 10,000 companies in the longevity space? In the entire biotech space, I'd say we're following 5,000. So I don't know what your criteria is, but that's a ton of companies. Jeez. But yeah, maybe we'll come back to that. Well, go ahead. Do you want to make a comment?
Well, if I get the microphone, like this one does not.
Nah, I like it.
The brief answer is that, as I've shown, our definition of longevity industry is wider and goes beyond biomedicine. So therefore, we actually encompass more companies.